Lil Speedy is hands down one of the youngest crash outs that we have covered on this channel. From meeting up with the ops for a shootout to backdooring people he was once cool with and mocking their death online, Lil Speedy has made himself the top op in Chicago, and even going in and out of juvenile hall at only 15 years old. After joining one of the deadliest gangs in Chicago, the infamous Bloodhounds, Speedy would continue to rain havoc in the streets of Chicago in the name of his fallen gang leader, Lil Jeff.
I think one of them, if I'm mistaken, I think one of the little niggas in this clip right here died, if I'm not mistaken. The one with the arm for teeth, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
What's stopping y'all from taking that route and crashing out?
I'm crashing out all the way. I'm going whatever I can to do something to you.
And Speedy keep trolling, it's gonna be 30K on his head, and I bet you he be dead by tonight. Keep trolling, his gonna be dead. Keep trolling. The next time I see his mama face gonna be split open on my dead cousin.
Chicago police are investigating the shooting death today of a 15-year-old boy. Police say they found him with a gunshot wound to the head inside a home just before noon today.
Same old phone? Nah.
That's what I watch out, son.
Galaxy Z Fold 7.
These young niggas, buddy. A lot of
you list on apartments.com. Renters will start coming out of the woodwork.
Lil Speedy was born and raised in the south side of Chicago near the Inglewood area. As a kid, it would seem that although Speedy had both parents in his household, his father would be in the streets for a better portion of his life. It would even turn out that later on, we would find out that the name Lil Speedy was actually a street name passed down from his father, the original Speedy. Since Lil Speedy would be around street life at a young age, he would then jump off the porch in 2021 at about 11 years old. It was around this time that Speedy would
jump off the porch at 11 years old? What the fuck? At that age, you supposed to be fucking what? Playing tag, manhunt, doing shit like that. Like, you jumped off the porch that young, bro?
Out more and more with his cousin Lil 50 and his friend Queso, and the three of them would have each other's back in these unpredictable streets of Chicago.
However, yeah, that's the young nigga that died. I think Little 50. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
However, it was around 13 years old when Speedy was introduced to Lil Jeff and Rel Vert, the infamous members of the Bloodhounds. Once Speedy met these two, he was starstruck, and he knew that he wanted to pursue a life identical to the ones that he had seen the Bloodhounds living. Things would soon become extremely dicey after this moment, considering there would be a beef brewing between Speedy and Queso's cousin, PGF Fully Chop. It was rumored that the feud would start after Lil 50 and Fully Chop would steal a gun. However, after this gun was stolen, Fully Chop and Lil 50 would become Speedy's biggest ops. After the death of Lil Jeff,
how do people be letting people steal their guns, bro? Like, what the fuck you be putting? The people be putting their guns down on the table, like, here, take my gun. Or people be running down on them, like, patting them down, like, yo, give me a gun, let me get your gun.
We would see Lil Speedy and Queso do an interview with the Chirac's History Channel, in which we would see these guys creep up on vehicles in traffic, ready to dump bullets in the street, on camera. He would further incriminate himself in this interview, saying that he knows that people have put money on his head, and that if anyone needs guns or cars, that he's a one-stop shop.
Ambulance got one head like.
What the fuck?
Hold on now.
Boy, look, Queso.
Nah, what the fuck? Niggas doing a drill.
It's Speedy Bloodhound.
You gotta do a drill just because a nigga had one head like. These young niggas at that, bro. These young niggas, bro.
Did y'all grow with Q50 and Jeff, or met them recently before the fame?
Nah, personally, me, I just met Q50. I just met Q50. I used to see Jeff and shit, but I knew Jeff was also like, what?
Yo, these is young niggas, bro.
I keep seeing them talk about something about a pipe getting took or something.
No, grandma. I never got took at all. Stolen is the word. What? Motherfuckers be stealing, they dirty.
Oh my grandma, when a nigga take something, that damn near force.
No, you got force supposed to be take something, so you shit took. Motherfuckers be stealing.
Ask Speedy what's to the money on his hair rooms. Yeah, they getting crazy on
it's
this.
A honey bun.
It's like a honey bun, man. I don't know.
You know what it be, son? I feel like it be the influence of like all the older, like, I feel like everything is an influence. Generation. Always gonna influence. I'm pretty sure these kids are influenced from like Little Jeff, like era, like even though they not much older. Little Jeff was what when he died, like 21? 20, 18, 19, one of those ages. So I'm pretty sure these kids is like influence between them, bro. That's all we said, bro. Nowadays, it's not even the older niggas that's like running shit. It's the young niggas, bro. You gotta be careful with the young niggas. Young niggas out here, they got, from me, I feel like they living life is like it's GTA, basically.
How much? Don't do a one-stop shop. You need a cop.
One-stop shop. If you even want a cop, get your paperwork on that.
No bullshit.
Not long after this interview, it was alleged that Fully Chop and Speedy would meet up for a shootout at Speedy's house. Speedy would post on IG, check Morgan and Carpenter, who didn't shoot back. Then Fully Chop would post to his story, Speedy, is your crib good, blood? These kids are insane, and keep in mind that they are only about 14 and 15 years old at this time. Bro. Chop would go on an interview with On a Couch TV to further diss Speedy and tell the public that he had taken a gun from him.
Okay. All my family is so many.
Speedy again.
Damn, because there's so many.
Yeah, that's how they rob. That's how they rob.
Speedy is nobody.
Speedy is nobody. Everybody.
Yes,
He used to sit in the back seat.
Oh my God, he used to sit in the middle of the seat and get his gun took every time. Never blew when they got in the shootout. His
That's a girl talking?
Every time we hop in traffic, he in the middle.
Bro, these niggas look so young, bro.
The hood he not from.
He's not from Bloodhound.
They got some drill shit. They really mad about this. Look. They really mad about this.
Oh my God.
This
about that for this.
It didn't take long for Speedy to jump on the same exact platform to clap back and explain his side of the story. And in this interview, he explains the beef between his cousin Lil 50 and how Lil Jeff inspired him to be the crash out that we witnessed today.
He beefing with his cousin?
My boy.
How just go down the drain like?
Stealing folk. Don't know how to, you know, they got sticky fingers. It's really all over some backdoor. Well, that's all. They thought we was finna backdoor somebody else for them, and then they backdoor Blood. That's all it was. But folks, like the truth, like Lil 50 is a goofy man. I don't even know he be funny, folks. That's my cousin, and all. But folks ass is a goofy. He don't do shit for drive, Blood.
Nah, yo, niggas really beefing with their cousin, bro. Like, I never got that, bro. Like, I don't think I love my family, bro. I never once looked at my cousin as an op. I looked at my cousin like, I'm gonna kill you when I see you. Like, looked at my cousin like, nigga, you nobody. Like, for me, I never grew up like that, bro. So I be always wondering like how people grow up like that, like really to hate their cousin. Like, your cousin really must be doing some slime ass shit to you for you to hate your cousin. And I feel like that's crazy if your cousin ever did some slime ass shit.
Working all that, you probably shouldn't play on social media or like
I ain't about
take it serious.
I feel like you could do whatever you want to do. I ain't gonna lie. I done seen real deal killers do that. So why not? Seeing what Jeff is doing. Why not, bro?
Like, what's stopping y'all from taking that route and crashing out? Because we see a lot of y'all really be strategically planning how y'all move through it.
I ain't gonna lie.
And they be on blocks like this, like waiting for op to come on the block.
Out all the way. I won't on the crash out. I'm doing whatever I can to do something to you.
Like for me, in New York, we be chilling outside. We don't pay attention to a lot of cars that go past us, like in the hood. These niggas, like every car that go past, they block. Like they on 100, like they clutching for their gun. Like they on point. Like I ain't gonna lie, I can't live life like that.
If I feel like you're a threat to me, I'm crashing out, bro. That's just how.
You need to localize assets without messing everything up. Luckily, there's
like,
Adobe Express.
Bro. Like,
now you can localize, translate, and resize.
Speedy would begin his backdoor reputation by first setting up his former friend Queso into
like
getting his gun taken. And if that wasn't bad enough, he would then be on live with Lil 50 moments before he was gunned down by Lil Tay in Trap City territory. Now, this is speculation that Speedy had anything to do with this. However, he would then go on to post a picture of the scene where Lil 50 was killed with the caption, "I just told you to be on point, gang." This would result in Lil 50's sister Jada letting the public know that she has $30K that she had just raised in the funeral costs, and she plans to put it on Speedy's head.
And Speedy keep trolling, it's gonna be 30K on his head, and I bet you he be dead by tonight. Keep trolling, his gonna be dead. Keep trolling, the next time I see his mama face gonna be split open on my dead cousin. Why his he wanna troll?
Damn, that's a girl talk like that, gang. That's a girl, gang. Girl just said she gonna put 30K on his head and say his mom head gonna be split, bro. Like, this is a girl talking, bro. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, bro. Like, this a girl talking. Like, you know, shit like that really be treacherous, bro. Like, feel me? People really live that type of lifestyle, bro. That should be crazy.
Now, this is some insane mob shit going on between teenagers. Then, in December 2024, things would get serious after Fully Chop would post, "Mention 50, nah, he dead," in which Speedy would then respond in eerie 3 hats, insinuating that he's got 3 bodies. And he would also say, "I have no friends, just saying, watch me work." And we all know what that means. Moments later, we would hear that his former friend Queso would be shot point blank in his head while sitting in a chair in his own bedroom. After word around town would bring heat to
50-year-old got shot in the head in his own bedroom, bro. What the fuck is going on in Chicago, bro? Like, it's 15 years old, bro. 15 years old, bro. I was outside riding bikes with my friends, playing basketball. 50, what is like? You chilling at the school with your homeboys, fucking playing ding dong ditch. Like, y'all over here 15 years old killing each other, bro. Like, what the fuck? At 15 years old, we're not even thinking about no fucking guns, bro.
Lil Speedy, he would seemingly do some damage control, posting, "I didn't even want to get on the net, brother, but you just fucked my head up, you know? You know, bitch, I love you." They're gonna say what they want. Speedy's antics would get much worse when he would post an old photo of his ops, further provoking his ops to catch him slipping. Now, at this point, everyone had known that Speedy was claiming Bloodhound, but there was still a ton of speculation until Vert would go on to co-sign Lil Speedy directly, and he would be seen on IG Live with Vert's chain, while flashing a gun and dissing all of his ops. Speedy would then also be seen shooting a music video with Bloodhound music video filmer AMF Visuals. However, all of this momentum would soon come to an end when Speedy would be booked under unknown charges. Some are speculating that he took some charges as an initiation to join the Bloodhounds. Now you tell me what you think in the comments. While he was locked up, Chop would continue to drop disses, and when asked when he would stop mentioning Speedy, Chop would reply, "Whenever he's dead." Although, not long after, Chop would find himself in custody as well. Some were speculating that Speedy snitched based on the timing, but that would later be debunked. Then a couple of months later, Speedy would be released and would immediately address the snitch allegations, saying, "I'll unalive myself before I rat." All of the top members would take this opportunity to repost Lil Speedy, further solidifying him as an official Bloodhound to the public. After Speedy would change his IG handle to Bloodhound Lil Speedy and would go on to post, "We all are one. You can't be into it with one of us and not all of us." With all eyes on Speedy, it was the perfect time to drop his first visual titled "How I Get," which is now at over 427k views to date, of course taking aim at all the ops. Shortly after this, he would get signed to Grade A and Create Music Group. Then about a week later, Speedy drops another visual titled "9 Block Finest," which is at over 374,000 views to date, only further reminding Chicago who the King Snake really is. Now, outside of Vert and Speedy being seen together constantly, I mean even giving up their location like their 800 TJ, but nonetheless, it would seem that this is only the beginning for Lil Speedy. As he would continue to drop music, we would hear him saying his lyrics in a snippet dropped earlier this week. "I'm quick to blow, that's the Jeff in me. Don't bap Anna when you dissing me. Fast as hell, you can't run from me. Monty and Rob went out so sweet." This is a clear example of the influence that Lil Jeff had on the youth of Chicago. I only hope that Lil Speedy will continue to thrive and stay alive long enough to enjoy the great things that are coming his way. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
At Wayfair, we get...
Yo, this is a young nigga chat, bro. This shit crazy, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta be blessed for the type of like lifestyle you got. If you're not into shit like this, like, you blessed to, you know, live a regular life, bro. You blessed to wake up, have fun, go outside, party, chill, have friends. Like, you really blessed, bro. Cause Chicago, ain't gonna lie, shit like a whole different world, bro. I ain't even gonna care.